Archangel Michael says, "Stay still and listen closely, for what is about to be revealed is something your soul already sensed, but your heart tried to deny. There has been a silence growing between you and the one you love. But beneath that silence hides a truth carved in pain and unshed tears. For days, their energy has felt distant. And now the heavens are urging this message to reach you before it's too late. They've been carrying a weight on their chest. Something they wanted to tell you but couldn't find the words. It's not betrayal. It's fear. Fear of losing you if you knew what really happened. That person has been waking up in the middle of the night thinking about how to confess. Rehearsing lines they never had the courage to say. They've been replaying old moments in their head. Remembering the times your laughter healed them and your eyes gave them hope. But what they did, what they hid, has been haunting them day and night. It's eating away at their peace. The angels have watched them break down alone, whispering your name like a prayer they don't deserve to say. Their silence wasn't cruelty. It was protection. They thought if they hid it, you wouldn't hurt. But now the truth burns to be freed. And heaven says it must come out before your next sunrise. The tears that will fall tonight will not be from weakness. They will be from release. Type Amen to get blessing. 333, they've been crying in secret, pretending to be strong when inside they're collapsing. The truth they've hidden connects deeply to something they feared would destroy the bond you shared. It's not just about another person. It's about something they did that they can't forgive themselves for. Archangel Michael says their soul has been trembling with guilt, holding back words that could change everything. You might feel betrayed when you hear it, but understand it came from confusion, not from cruelty. Their tears are their punishment, and heaven has seen every one of them. This person once promised to protect you from pain, but ended up becoming its cause. Every time they see your name, their heart breaks a little more. They thought they could move on, but destiny keeps bringing signs of you in every reflection, every dream, every moment of quiet. They look fine from the outside, but their heart hasn't known rest since that day. What they're hiding isn't just a secret. It's a confession their soul wants to deliver to you through this message. Heaven is guiding them toward courage. And this is your divine sign to prepare your heart. Type Amen to get blessing. For 44, they wanted to tell you long ago, but fear held their tongue captive. They've seen your strength and kindness, and it terrified them because they knew you deserved more truth than they gave. Each time they tried to reach out, something guilt, pride, or fear pulled them back into the shadows. At night, they replay the last words they said to you, wishing they could rewrite every single one. They still remember the scent in the air when you last smiled at them, the look in your eyes before everything went quiet. They miss you more than words can describe, but they're trapped between love and remorse. Heaven says they never stopped loving you. They just didn't know how to love you right. Every message they drafted but never sent. Every call they started but can-led, it was their way of silently screaming your name. They've been hiding from themselves, too. You felt their pull recently, haven't you? That sudden wave of sadness, that unexpected memory. It's not coincidence. Their soul has been calling yours, begging for forgiveness before destiny rewrites both your paths. Type Amen to get blessing. 555. Their secret is heavier than words. It's about someone from their past who resurfaced when they were at their weakest. It wasn't love. It was confusion. They thought it would numb their loneliness, but instead it created a wound that never healed. Now, every time they see your picture, they feel the full weight of what they've done. They never meant to deceive you. They were scared you'd leave if they told the truth. But what they didn't realize is that love isn't destroyed by truth. It's destroyed by silence. Archangel Michael says, your forgiveness holds the power to set both souls free. Heaven isn't asking you to accept betrayal. It's asking you to see the human behind the mistake. This revelation will test your heart, but it will also lead to your transformation. They've been receiving signs, too. Feathers on the ground, sudden chills, the number 111 flashing repeatedly. Each sign whispers that the moment of truth is near. That's why you're hearing this message today, because heaven says the time for hiding is over. Type Amen to get blessing 666. They are scared you'll never look at them the same again. But what they don't realize is your love was never shallow. It was built from the depth of understanding. You always sensed something was wrong, didn't you? You felt the energy shift before any words were spoken. You saw it in their eyes, the way they avoided your gaze when you talked about trust. You noticed the pauses, the nervous smiles, the distance growing in the silence. Still, you loved them fiercely, hoping your love would be enough to bring them back to truth. Now, heaven says your compassion has been noticed. You have carried heartbreak with grace and your tears have reached divine ears. This is your confirmation that the universe is aligning everything for your healing, not your destruction. Soon what was hidden will come into light, not to hurt you, but to free you from doubt. What they hid will no longer have power over your peace. You are stepping into clarity and your strength will silence every ghost from your past. Type Amen to get blessing. 777. They will reach out soon, trembling as they type your name. Their voice might shake, but every syllable will be soaked in sincerity. They've finally realized that the truth, no matter how painful, is the only bridge back to redemption. Heaven has been preparing you for this moment. Every sleepless night, every dream that felt too real, every random memory, it was divine timing aligning your hearts for closure or rebirth. The tears you've shed are about to be replaced by divine understanding. Archangel Michael says, you are stronger than you think. This pain you feel now will soon transform into peace so powerful it will light your future path. Heaven's army is surrounding you with protection, ready to lift the burden off your shoulders. Their confession won't destroy you. It will reveal who you truly are. A soul chosen to love deeply, forgive wisely, and rise higher than betrayal. Your tears are sacred. They are cleansing away everything that no longer belongs. Type Amen to get blessing. 888. Soon, your phone will light up or a message will appear that feels strangely familiar. Their words may begin with hesitation, but will end with honesty. They will finally admit everything they've kept buried inside. You'll feel your heartbeat race as you read each line. Memories will flash, both the good and the painful, but instead of anger, you'll feel release. The truth will sting, but it will also free you from confusion. Heaven says, after this moment, you will no longer chase closure. It will arrive naturally, wrapped in divine timing. What was meant to break you will instead shape you. What was hidden will become the light that guides you forward. Forgive when you're ready, not when you're told. Healing isn't about forgetting. It's about reclaiming your peace and knowing your worth never depended on someone's silence. You were always meant to rise after revelation. Type Amen to get blessing. 999. The angels whisper that your love story isn't ending, it's transforming. The person who once hid in fear is learning the meaning of truth. And you, the one who carried hope, are about to see why you had to wait this long. There will be a moment soon where your tears dry and a strange calm settles in your chest. That's not emptiness. It's freedom. It's the universe clearing your heart for new blessings, whether with them or without them. Archangel Michael says, divine justice is being served not as punishment, but as balance. The truth you've been waiting for will no longer hide in shadows. It's coming, radiant and undeniable. Prepare your heart, beloved one, for what's next will surprise you. The same truth that once hurt will soon bless you with clarity, love, and peace beyond imagination. The angels are already writing your next chapter in gold. The air around you has started to change, hasn't it? That strange calm before an emotional storm. The way your chest feels heavier for no reason. This is the spiritual sign that the hidden truth is drawing closer. Heaven says the silence is almost over. What once felt distant is now trembling on the edge of confession. Your person can no longer run from the mirror of your energy. Every time they close their eyes, they see your face. Every time they try to escape the past, it catches them with whispers of your name. They've reached a breaking point where truth has become their only path to redemption. They've been holding a memory close. The day you laughed without trying, the moment they saw what real love looked like, that image has followed them everywhere, reminding them of what they broke and what they're desperate to rebuild. The guilt has turned into prayer, the silence into longing. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, heaven never intended for this to destroy you. It was meant to awaken you. You had to see who could love you purely and who loved you out of fear. This revelation isn't just about what they hid. It's about who you're becoming because of it. Type Amen to get blessing. 1. There's something sacred happening behind the scenes. The universe has been aligning both of your hearts through pain, through silence, through divine timing. Every night they think of you, they are unknowingly sending a signal that heaven records. The angels are not punishing them. They are teaching them. Every tear you cried became a seed of transformation planted in both souls. Now that seed is beginning to bloom into truth, forgiveness, and a divine understanding of love's depth. They once believed they could fix everything by pretending nothing happened. But the more they hid, the heavier it became. What they didn't realize is that heaven was already rewriting the ending. Now the moment is coming when they'll have no choice but to tell you everything. You'll recognize it when your phone buzzes and your heart feels that undeniable pull. That's not coincidence. That's divine timing knocking at your door. Type Amen to get blessing. 1111. There's a letter, a message, or a voice note they've written and rewritten 1,000 times. It starts with hesitation filled with apologies they can't express in person. They've tried deleting it, but every time they do, something, an angel, a sign, a sudden memory tells them to try again. Heaven says this is their moment of truth. What they're hiding isn't just regret. It's love mixed with fear. They're terrified that if you know everything, you'll turn away forever. But the longer they hide, the more their heart breaks in silence. You might think they moved on, but you're still their unfinished prayer. Their new life feels empty because no one carries your light. They see your reflection in every stranger, and that illusion is driving them closer to confession. This truth will reach you soon. It will start as a message, but it will carry the energy of tears and truth that no text can hide. The angels are ensuring that this moment arrives at the perfect time when your heart is strong enough to handle it. Type Amen to get blessing. 1212. Archangel Michael says, you are walking through divine revelation. Do not be afraid of what's coming. What is revealed is meant to heal. You've already been through the pain. Now comes the understanding that turns scars into strength. They once thought they could replace your energy, but heaven made sure they couldn't. Every attempt only led them back to memories of you, the sound of your voice, the warmth of your kindness, the truth of your love. They're realizing that what they had with you was rare, pure, unrepeatable. The secret they hid might shake your emotions, but it will also reveal how deeply you were loved. Even in silence, every hidden word, every lie told to protect you is unraveling. The divine says the moment they confess, something inside you will shift. You'll feel both pain and peace at once. The pain of knowing, the peace of closure. That's when you'll understand why this had to unfold exactly this way. Type Amen to get blessing. 1313. Your tears have been noticed in heaven's record. Every cry that ended in silence has reached Archangel Michael himself. He stands beside you, holding your spirit steady, reminding you that what was meant to break you is now becoming your crown. Your person doesn't know how to face you. They keep your messages saved, scrolling through them like sacred relics. They whisper your name before sleeping, hoping the universe somehow carries it to your dreams. They wanted to confess sooner, but the timing wasn't aligned. Heaven kept stopping them because your heart wasn't ready yet. Now the vibration around you is shifting. The energy of truth is unlocking, and this will bring tears, yes, but tears of cleansing. Their biggest fear isn't losing you. It's losing your forgiveness. They know they can't undo the past, but they want to at least tell you that their love never disappeared, even when they did. That is what heaven is pushing them to reveal. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. The signs have been everywhere for you too. The random love songs, the initials appearing, the dreams where you hear their voice calling softly. It's not imagination. It's their soul reaching for yours through divine channels. You've probably felt it. A sudden ache in your chest or an unexplained sadness that comes and goes. That's their guilt touching your energy, seeking release. You are spiritually connected beyond words. Heaven says the truth you're about to hear is not meant to break your heart again, but to end the confusion that's kept you trapped. The story isn't over. It's entering its truest chapter. One where only truth can exist. And even if you choose to walk away, you'll walk away free. No more unanswered questions. No more silent pain. Just peace, radiant and unshakable. That is your divine reward for loving purely. Type Amen to get blessing. 1515. Their tears are now prayers, and those prayers have reached heaven. They are asking not for reunion but for forgiveness. Because deep down they know they can't heal without your blessing. Archangel Michael says, the moment you forgive, not because they deserve it, but because you deserve peace, the chains will break. You'll feel a weight lift from your soul, and you'll realize how long this secret has tried to control your emotions. When that truth comes, take a deep breath. Don't rush to respond. Don't act from pain. The angels will help you find the words your spirit wants to say, not your wounded heart. Your calm reaction will speak louder than any revenge. Heaven will handle the justice. Your task is to protect your peace. That's how divine power works. It restores what was taken and returns double the love. Type Amen to get blessing. 1616. They have been seeing your face in dreams, standing by the same place where you once met. In those dreams, you forgive them and they wake up crying. That's not fantasy. It's their soul rehearsing for the moment they face you again. The universe doesn't waste pain. Every tear, every sleepless night has shaped you into someone who can love deeper and wiser. You were not chosen for heartbreak. You were chosen to awaken others through your strength. Soon, when they speak the truth, you'll notice the trembling in their voice. It's not performance, it's surrender. Their soul will recognize your light and know it's standing before the only person who ever saw their real self. The angels will be there too, softening your heart and wrapping you both in divine light. Whether you reunite or part ways, both of you will walk away changed forever, lighter, freer, truer. Type Amen to get blessing. 1717. The next few days will feel intense. Memories will surface, emotions will stir, and signs will multiply. But don't be afraid. This is the final wave before calm waters. You're entering the moment of truth. Heaven has seen your endurance, your patience, your ability to love even when misunderstood. And now divine balance is coming. Every lie hidden from you will turn into clarity. Every silence into closure. Archangel Michael says, do not chase. Allow. The truth will come without force. What belongs to your heart will never be stolen again. The universe itself is protecting your peace. This revelation isn't an ending. It's purification. You will cry, yes, but those tears will water your new beginning. And what's next will make every pain worth it. There is a trembling energy in the air. My beloved one, something is shifting in the unseen. It's not your imagination. Heaven is aligning everything for the truth to surface in a way that will protect your peace. What's been hidden behind walls of silence is about to pour out like rain after years of drought. Your person has been restless. They've tried to forget, tried to bury the truth under distractions and noise. But your memory has become the sound they can't silence. Every smile they fake cracks a little bit more each day. And behind that mask lies a soul begging for redemption. Archangel Michael says, the reason you've been feeling strange chills, the reason songs and words suddenly make you emotional, it's because their confession is already forming in the spiritual realm. You can't see it yet, but their heart is preparing to break open. The angels are watching over the moment it reaches you. You will feel it before it happens. That strange calm, that sudden tear for no reason, the air thickening with energy, those are signs that the truth is entering your life. You've waited long enough for honesty, and heaven is making sure you receive it in divine timing, not human rush. Type Amen to get blessing. 1818. Your person's fear of losing you was greater than their courage to be honest. That's why they ran, why they stayed quiet, why they pretended they were fine. But the guilt has now grown too big to hide. It's leaking through their dreams, their thoughts, and even their silence. They've been avoiding places that remind them of you because every familiar scent or sound reopens the wound. They've tried to convince themselves they did what was best, but heaven whispers otherwise. They are learning that truth delayed is pain multiplied. Now their spirit is being pushed toward confession. They might not use grand words, but when they finally speak, it will come from a trembling heart. The angels are ensuring their message will reach you in a moment when your strength is highest. This revelation is not your punishment. It's your liberation. Every truth revealed now will cut cords that have been keeping you tied to doubt. You will no longer wonder what happened. You'll finally know, and then you'll finally heal. Type Amen to get blessing. 1919. Heaven says the emotional waves you're feeling right now are divine preparation. Your body, your heart, your energy, they are all aligning to receive truth with peace, not pain. You are not walking into heartbreak again. You're walking into clarity. Their tears are genuine. They have tried to reach out multiple times, but the words die in their throat. Each failed attempt leaves them feeling smaller, yet the pull toward you grows stronger. The angels whisper your name into their conscience until they can't take the silence anymore. Archangel Michael says, love is sacred only when it's honest. And honesty is what heaven demands right now. The world may not understand your connection, but in heaven's eyes, your souls are part of one long story still unfolding. You will soon see why it all had to happen this way. The pain shaped your strength. The silence taught you to listen to energy instead of words. And when this truth finally arrives, your spirit will know what real peace feels like. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. They have written so many unsent messages to you. Paragraphs of apologies and confessions that never saw your screen. Heaven says one of those will finally reach you soon. And when it does, you'll feel that undeniable sense of destiny. You'll know this is the moment heaven was preparing you for. Do not react in anger. The angels are asking you to respond from your healed heart, not your wounded one. They will guide your words, soften your tone, and wrap your response in divine protection. Your person has been through their own punishment. The sleepless nights, the anxiety, the inner shame, they are all consequences of hiding from the one person who truly saw them. They have learned that truth delayed is love denied. And yet there is grace. Heaven believes in redemption. That's why this confession is coming. Not to reopen your wounds, but to close them with honesty. Tears will fall, but they'll wash away everything fake. Type Amen to get blessing. 2121, there's a message from the divine just for you. You are not the same person you were when this pain began. You've evolved. You've ascended. You've grown wiser. The version of you that will receive this truth will not collapse. It will rise. You will look back and realize that even the betrayal was part of your becoming. It forced you to meet the strongest version of yourself. You now know what unconditional love means. Not naive love, but awakened love. Archangel Michael says, Heaven is proud of how you carried yourself in silence. You could have fought back, but you chose grace. You could have cursed their name, but you chose peace. That is why your blessings will now overflow, because you passed the hardest test without losing your light. When they finally tell you the truth, you won't just hear words. You'll hear growth, regret, and the sound of their soul breaking open. And in that moment, both hearts will understand the power of divine timing. Type Amen to get blessing. 2222, the angels are rearranging your destiny right now. Every hidden lie is being exposed, every mask removed. The light of truth is flooding every dark corner that once held confusion. You may feel emotional waves, but do not resist. This is healing through revelation. Your person's tears have been counted in heaven. They are genuine, but their truth will also free you. Because when you finally know everything, your energy will reset. No more loops, no more waiting for signs. You will stand tall in your own peace. Heaven says this next phase of your journey will surprise you. After the tears, joy returns in unexpected ways. You'll attract people who mirror your healed heart. You'll notice new opportunities, divine connections, even love that reflects your worth. And if reconciliation is meant, it will happen effortlessly. No begging, no chasing, just alignment. Because divine love never forces, it flows. Type Amen to get blessing. 2323, Archangel Michael says, your soul contract with this person is sacred, even if it caused pain. It taught both of you what love should and shouldn't be. It showed the difference between attachment and connection, illusion and truth. Now the divine timeline has entered the phase of truth. You are stepping into your glow-up season spiritually, emotionally, even financially. The same angels that carried your tears will now carry your blessings. When this person confesses, don't see it as reopening a wound.